Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Robert Kelly, aka the Dude, aka the King of Zoom. Thanks for checking out the Calta and Kelly YouTube page. We hope you like what we're putting up there. Make sure you go to patreon.com/Robert Kelly and sign up over there, because every week we put a show, an extra show. Friday show, only Patreon. And we also have the JO party on Saturday night, only Patreon. That means you, all the fans, get to come into a Zoom and hang out with us and all the other ladybugs. And it's a blast. So we also let you watch all the shows live. YKWD live, all the Calta and Kelly's live, unedited, all go on the Patreon. And you also get the 10-minute extra YKWD every week goes on there, along with Live from the Shed, one-on-ones, Tech Talk with Bobby and Friends. There's so much content up there. And you know what? It's all for what? A price of a cup of coffee. $5 get you in the door. And you're going to love it. So make sure you go over there, patreon.com/Robert Kelly. And here's another little thing I want you to do. If you like this content we're putting up, subscribe and like. That's it. Just hit the little button, subscribe, so you know when we got a new show out, and then like it so we know you like what we're doing. Okay? That's it. Patreon.com/Robert Kelly. Subscribe and like. Now, enjoy the show.
This is the comedy event you've been waiting for.
Put it down, you fat bastard!
Comedian Robert Kelly will be performing live in front of an audience and streaming it right to your living room.
You're old as shit because your hair's feathered.
January 30th, 2021. Robert Kelly from Comedy Central, Netflix, and HBO will be doing his hilarious, crude, but vulnerable stand-up live from the Wall Street Theater and streaming it around the world right to you. Robert Kelly live stream pay-per-view from the Wall Street Theater, January 30th, 2021. Go online for tickets.
Right down from your belly. So get in here, you half a queer. It's time for Calta and Kelly.
That's for you. Happy New Year. And old acquaintance be forgot, and all anxiety lay on and hang on be. Happy New Year, Lou. Happy New Year, John, Scuffy, Herb.
My mom used to drive a small school bus when she was little. There was a kid on it that used to sing just like that.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're calling me what?
Yes.
Yes.
A word that we can't say anymore.
What is that? Unless you're from Boston. Fucking retarded. You can't say it anymore, but we can, because we're behind a paywall. And
if you think this shit's not getting out, you're crazy.
You think this shit's not getting out? I mean, it's so fucked up. They actually changed amen to amen and ah women.
I saw that. That's dumb shit. I mean, that's just dumb because it doesn't mean a man. I don't know. I don't get it. But then now everybody's taking every word that has men or women in it and combining them.
Our government are just a bunch of ridiculous.
Excuse me. It's our government.
Our government. No, there's no.
Yeah, it's MENT. It's government.
Oh shit!
Right?
Government. No, government.
No, government.
Government. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's
No,
MENT.
there's no women anymore.
There's no women.
They don't want to say woman, man, he, she, mom, dad, aunt, uncle, sister, brother. It's all being removed from shit inside. Look, even in my AA meetings, a lot of it was written in the 30s, and it's men, and women get pissed off at it because they can't adjust. They can't pull an audible and go, oh, this book was written in the 30s. I'm just going when they say men, I'm going to say women. When you say men, I say women, men, women, men, women. When you say mom, I say dad, dad, mom, dad, mom. When you say gay, I say half queer. Ha, ha. Hey, gay. Listen, I can't deal with it anymore. And Lou, yeah, I miss Calta. Good for you. Thanks.
What? Oh,
She wrote, I miss Calta.
I miss Lou more.
Yeah, well, good. I'm glad. I showed up at the fucking jerk off party Saturday. So thanks, Lou.
Well, I didn't know we were doing a jerk off party on Saturday until Joe
You're
Russell.
on the text. You're on the text thread.
Hold on. Joe Russell hit me up and he was like, "Do you know anything about it?" I go, "No, I don't know anything about it." And then you guys sent a text thread. I was already asleep for like 3 hours.
That was on me. I did one. I thought, you know what, we should do one. I hadn't heard anything, but I should have asked you guys ahead of time.
Wow.
Mushed. First mush of 2021.
First mush of 2021.
All I was doing was sleeping. I would have been there.
You see Mush's new background? It's annoying.
No, let me see. I haven't seen Mush in so long. I don't even know what he looks like anymore.
Annoying.
It's not working.
Good. Mush looks better than me. Why is it not working?
The program was making the stream already a little jittery. So
jittery.
Is it true Joe had a puppet of me?
Joe had a puppet. I don't know if it was of you, but we had a nice little jerk off party. We had new members, some new guy that was just, oh, I hate it. Bob. Hey, Bob. Is that Joe?
Yeah. I'm going to take the suit off it and put some blue cheese on it. And this will be my Joe Russell puppet. Hey, Olivia, wanna try some butt stuff?
Yeah, put a little shitty like beard and goatee on it.
Boy, the towels are so cold in our house, aren't they? I wish some nice guy would buy us a towel warmer.
You still fucking hung up on the towel warmer, huh? That would I gotta be honest. If I spent $150 on a towel warmer and someone was like, it doesn't work good, I'd be like, well, fuck you, dude. That would kill me.
No, I'm glad that they told me because I don't know what the process is, but I wanted them to send it back so I can send them the good one. I don't know.
Well, he never sent it back.
It hasn't shown up on my Amazon. I can tell you that.
Well, we're gonna deal with that tonight because that's just fucking wasting money, wasting time, and not good form.
But I will tell you that Joe and Olivia sent me a lot of good gifts for Christmas.
Yeah, what'd they send you?
Cheeses and meats, and then I got a box of candies, which I ate the whole box by myself. I didn't even fucking tell anybody about it. It was so good. It was homemade.
You like the peppermint ones?
Oh, I love candy canes. So now I got a homemade toffee and candy canes. Hey, by the way, I have I'm very heterosexual. I've never done anything with a man. If I did, I would tell you. But I have had man crushes over the last couple of years. It started out with David Beckham. I would say it started probably with John Stamos.
Boo.
Well, then David Beckham.
Ugh.
Then lately it went from Beckham to Hugh Jackman. Then it was Patrick Wilson. And then Fandango from the WWE, like all good looking guys. And they're not guys like that I want to fuck. They're guys that I wish I looked like, you know what I mean? Like, so I have a new crush and I think you're going to love him too. And I'm willing to share him with you.
All right. Well, I just want to tell you my crushes right now are pretty up there.
Okay. Tell me who yours are while I'm looking it up.
Ryan Reynolds.
Old school, old news.
Wow. I don't know what you're talking about. He's in his prime.
Yeah.
In his prime. In his fucking prime.
I mean, I think he's handsome, but I don't want to.
I mean, do I need to bring up a shirtless? I mean, you even see his wang in Deadpool 1.
That girl from Deadpool is one of the most beautiful girls ever.
She is, but there's something wrong with her chin.
I'll take it. I don't care if she has a chin.
Okay, there's something wrong with her chin. There's something up with her. I agree with you, but I say Gal Gadot is her except perfect.
She is pretty fucking.
She's a poor man's Gal Gadot.
And did we talk about this? I know I talked about it on my show, but I didn't hate Wonder Woman.
Because you're mindless.
It wasn't good, but I didn't hate it. Like, I thought it was better than the first one. The first one sucked too. I thought they both sucked, but I thought this one at least was kind of funny and a little entertaining. I don't know. That I think the thing that ruined it is the Mandalorian guy. He was awful, overacting cocksucker.
The Mandalorian guy was awful. I think he was very awful. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Like some coked out. He was bad, and then he was good. I just didn't. It was so fluffy and horse shit, and the way they did it, and it was so womanized, and it was making all the subtext and the statements, and trying to it's 1984. First of all, chicks showed their titties.
Yeah, and you were dead on. Movies. You were dead on about the guy in the park, and just a white guy hanging on a bench harassing women.
It's like, come on, guys. I mean, just make a movie. Even Black Panther, it was a black superhero movie, but I didn't feel white watching it.
No, they made a great movie about a superhero who was black.
Exactly. They didn't make me feel like some white dude watching Black Panther. I just enjoyed the movie.
Right.
And I got to see, and it made me enjoy black culture and music and all the colors. And,
what you did realize is that you realized that for the first time, black kids were seeing a superhero movie that they could relate to. And then it kind of wakes white people up a little bit because you go, okay, I get it now. I get it a little bit.
Okay, yeah, I understand that. I when the black kids were at the basketball hoop, I didn't sit there and go, "Where is the white kid?"
Yeah.
I didn't give it. I wasn't taken out of the movie 1 second by my skin color.
I also wasn't afraid to go to Wakanda.
No, I'd love to be in Wakanda.
Yeah,
but when Wonder Woman, this one, it was like, Jesus Christ, I am a white male piece of shit.
Yeah,
that's all I felt like in that movie. Men suck. White men are the worst.
I watched a thing that they did, a press thing on Zoom. The 4 of them. It was Wonder Woman, not Oscar Isaac, the Mandalorian guy, and who's Chris Pine, and then Patty Jenkins, the director, and she's running the whole thing like she's a superstar.
Yeah, and I get it. I don't care. I really don't give a fuck. You can put anybody in anything. Just don't make me feel like shit.
Right.
Like, you're trying to give people, you can put black people in anything. I don't give a fuck. You can put people of color, women in everything. And I don't care. I really don't. Just don't make me feel like shit.
How do you feel about women and be honest as you can. How do you feel about women in sports?
Women in sports, I don't care.
I don't want to watch women's sports. Like, I don't want to watch women's, like, women WNBA, and I will watch women's hockey during the Olympics because I believe they play on a level that the guys play on, and I believe it'll be the first sport where a woman can compete alongside men. I do. I think that the skills are the same, the body types are the same, the violence is minimal. And I believe that the women and men could coincide.
Everybody's just some fucking Canadian guy cracks some broad in the face halfway through a fucking Canucks game.
She's got to take it. She's got to take it, man.
Flips the gloves. Gush. You see her ponytail fucking bounce off the ice.
She quits after the first game.
No, she just gets up, spits out a tooth, and kicks him in the cunt. I mean, that'd be great. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. See, here's the thing. I don't care about men, women, gay, straight, black, white. Nobody bothers me. Assholes bother me. Psychos bother me. And snobs bother me. That's it. Yeah. When you're a fucking psycho, you're an asshole or you're a snob. I fucking hate you with the inner guts of passion. It just sucks. You suck to me. I don't care. I really don't care. I don't look at people. I really don't. It sounds cheesy. I don't sit there and go, that black guy was awesome at Best Buy. He was a good black guy. I don't do that.
I do that. Let me tell you why, though. I'll tell you why. So I had a friend in Staten Island
It's
a
not
white
Friday.
dude.
It's not paywall show, by the way. Just let you know.
Listen. I had a friend who was married to a black chick. He was dating her at the time. She was super hot, and he was one of the dudes, and those were in my more Staten Island kind of racist days where I didn't hate anybody, but everybody kind of used the N-word, and anybody that said they didn't is lying. So, but she said to me, she goes, so this guy's telling the story at work, and he was talking about a flat tire, and he said that this guy stopped to help him with this flat tire, and he goes, then this black dude stopped to help me with the tire, and I go, why did it have to be a black guy? Why can't you just say this guy stopped to help me? And I went, because when you're telling a story, you want to be as descriptive as possible. You want to create a movie in somebody's head.
I agree with you with that. No, I'm not talking about that, Mike. I'm talking about like in my head.
Yeah.
When I'm at, like if I was leaving, I don't mind describing people as what they are physically, what they look like. I don't think that's a bad thing at all.
Right.
And if you say, oh, it's a black guy playing jazz, or as opposed to why can't it just be a guy playing jazz? I don't think it makes a fucking difference. Because you're not being racist when you say you're just describing that the chubby dude or the dude with the hat. It's a way to describe somebody, but I don't sit there and like go, oh, this black guy was a nice guy. I don't see color.
Well, yeah, you hear good jazz and bad jazz. good jazz was a black guy, bad jazz was a white guy.
I don't know, dude. It makes me, it insults me. It makes me, it's like you're trying to, I don't care if every movie's black. I don't give a shit. As long as it's a good movie. If you're putting people in the movies because you're trying to give everybody a shot, I don't care. That's your movie. That's your money. That's your prerogative. If you want me to like it, it's got to be a good movie. And you can't like, black people don't want to, people of color don't want to feel fucked up watching a movie, right?
Right.
They like, everybody watches The Godfather. Everybody watches Scarface. And nobody's like, that's a white, what the that's a great movie. Great, because they made a great movie. The Godfather is all about the Italian fucking immigrant story in America, right?
Right.
It's a fantasy about blah, blah. Everybody loved the movie. Black, white, nobody had a fucking problem with it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But they're making movies and they're doing certain things to make men feel like shit, to make white dudes look like shit.
You don't have to make white dudes feel like shit to elevate women.
You don't have to make anybody feel like shit to elevate anybody.
Right.
You can just elevate people.
I would rather have seen a Wonder Woman movie where Wonder Woman was just an ass-kicking, crime-fighting, instead she's got to be the love-lost, beautiful girl who just can't find the right guy. And I'm like, you made a pussy movie. Don't be mad at me.
First of all, Wonder Woman would have fucked Superman or somebody else by then, okay? And number two, there's no way Wonder Woman's going from, how many years is that? What is that?
40 years.
40 years. Listen, dude. She's an Amazonian.
That's right.
They don't fuck around. All right? They don't fuck around. They bang dudes. Sex is sex. You know what I mean? It's like she's a god. She's not a fucking lonely, weak, fucked up, middle-aged woman like somebody's aunt just waiting for their love to come back. She would have been tearing dick up all over this fucking world.
Throwing that lasso around the hottest guy she saw and then just fucking her mollies all over.
She would have fucked ugly dudes just for shits and giggles. I mean,
I want to address a couple of things on the comments. The UFC girl that wanted to fight a man, I think that should happen. If you're in the same weight class and you want to take that action, fucking fight it out. I asked Ronda Rousey that when she was in her heyday, and she was such a cunt about it. She was like, I knew you would ask me that. And I went, well, it's a logical question. If you've destroyed every woman that you get in the ring with in the first round, wouldn't the next thing be to fight a man? And she was such a cunt about it. Erin Andrews is not quite as good looking as you think. She kind of looks like, now think about this, and Mush, you may have to pull this up. Erin Andrews, you know her.
What are you reading about? Wait, can we stop for 1 second? Because you said one thing and you just said it and then you moved on to a whole different
rambler.
Point. Yeah, I know. But I just want to. Okay, but let's address that first comment first. I don't believe women should. If you're a woman and you want to fight a man, I don't think you should.
Why? If you
Because
both
I
weigh
don't think it's fair.
165 pounds and you've
No,
both
because
trained,
like I was it Joe Rogan said it. Everything's different. Bone density, the DNA, the stamina, the muscle strength. Everything's different.
I don't want to fight that cyborg chick. I don't want to fight the chick who's champion right now. My bones are denser. I'm heavier. I'm taller, and I don't want to fight either one of those bad bitches.
Just say heavier.
I said heavier.
But that
My
you don't need
bones
to
are
have the other
denser.
stuff.
My body is heavier.
Your brain is denser. Mike, I just don't. I don't look. I think Tulsi Gabbard just passed a law. Didn't she just pass a bill saying that because what was happening is that men were becoming women and going in and fucking just owning women's sports.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
But that's when this political correct shit bites him in the ass.
Yeah.
Because you're like, okay, yay, women. And then a dude's like, I'm a woman too. And you're like, oh, fuck. We just want to gaze. We didn't want trans. Shit me. Fuck. All right, come on in, Mike. I mean, Melissa. And then she goes in and wipes out everybody in the wrestling and kills everybody in high school and goes on to the Olympics and fucking, it's just not fair.
Yeah. My son's very close to being a beautiful woman. He looks so much like my wife. He's got the hair. He's got the skinny body. He could pass as a woman, and he could just go in there and dominate all the sports.
It's just. I think it's. Look, you can do. I don't really give a fuck if you put some dude that some woman that used to be a man into UFC like they did. You saw her, right? She was beating the shit out of everybody.
Yeah.
She was just killing everybody, and she had the shoulder blades of fucking Gronkowski. I mean, you know what I mean? So if you want to do that in reality, I could give a fuck.
Yeah.
I really just want people to be happy and be cool with each other, right? Mm-hmm. I don't care if you're a guy becomes a girl, you want a wee-wee, keep your wee-wee, lose your wee-wee, a woman becomes a man, grow a beard. I don't give a fuck. But I don't think that a man who becomes a woman should be able to be in a woman's sport. I don't think it's fair.
Yeah, no, that's definitely not fair.
Yeah. Well, if it's not fair that way, it's not fair the other way.
It's fair to me if you enter in what they call mutual combat, where if you're a woman and you say I'm a woman, a real woman, and I was born a woman, I'm 5'7", 165, and I've been training for 3 years. And a guy is like, I'm a guy, I'm 5'7", 165, and I've also been training for 3 years, and they think that they could fight each other. That's on them. That's on them.
I know, but I mean, we're probably going to wind up seeing that at some point.
Yeah.
But it's never going to be the best of the best. You're never going to get the best man at that weight class fight the best woman at that weight class.
No. You're going to.
Then it's not fair.
But But what I'm saying is you're going to find a woman who is in that weight class, but she is jacked and she's pissed off, and she's going to fuck up some guy who's a pretty good fighter because he's underestimating her.
Maybe.
You're not going to find a champion.
Ronda Rousey was the shit until she got a nice fucking head kick. You know what I mean?
She's such a
my Holmes. I mean, she got that fucking head kick, and it was a wrap after that. She never came back from that.
And then she got her ass kicked. Holly Holmes got her ass kicked.
Now she got her fucking ass kicked by that dude. I mean, that chick. You know what I mean? And that chick's no joke. She's two weight classes now.
Mm-hmm.
That chick just went, I'm going to take that one too. So
she's bad. Amanda Nunes is badass.
She's a badass woman. And, but I don't give a fuck. It's like all this shit that's happening. They're so overcorrecting, and they're just making a mistake about it. It's the greatest time right now to be alive, because the majority of people on the planet don't give a fuck about all the bad shit, like the racism and the gays and blah blah blah. They don't give a fuck. Woman, you want to get an abortion? Nobody really gives a fuck. People have opinions, but you could, no, I mean, you ask most people, like, I don't care. I wouldn't, It would be like, look, I don't do it because I believe in God, or whoever would say that, but you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Just, that's like this whole Trump thing. I was on that, I don't know, whatever, Hatem's podcast for The Cellar. Very political. This guy was going at it with Noam.
Do you feel like you can't answer truthfully on those things?
On what's that?
Like when you're on a podcast with a bunch of liberal comedians or liberal New York people and you feel like the complete opposite, but do you feel like I can't say that because people...
No, I get in trouble for that shit. Like, give me an example. What would be the question that I couldn't answer?
Like if it was something where you're like I think Trump's a little off the rails right now, but I still defend some of the things he does because I go, what if I try to create scenarios? Or what if he's doing it because of this? Or what if it's true that this happened? And people are like, oh, you're fucking Trump supporter. I'm not. I'm trying to ask you a logical question. But if I was doing that surrounded by a bunch of liberal comics and New York fairies, then I'd be worried that they were going to be like, all of a sudden they start labeling you as the Republican conservative, and then that becomes racist.
No, I mean, that kind of happened on the show. He was talking about, this whole thing with the cops when Trump was taking the photo, and they broke the law by, tear gassing the peaceful rally.
Right.
And, that's against the law, and that's against this. And, and I was just like, listen, man, how do you know? I go, I wouldn't bring my family to any peaceful protest, because at any second, these peaceful protests that you talk about always somehow turn violent.
Yep.
Somebody does something and then things get lit on fire, people get hurt. And if you say anything inside of that riot, you could get hurt too. You could get beat up. You could get shot or stabbed or whatever the fuck it is. I go, so it's not, you don't know, you call it a peaceful protest until it's not. Right. So how do you know? I go, if a cop pulls over a car five times and 4 out of the 5 times he gets a gun pulled on him, he's going to assume the 5th time somebody's going to pull a gun on him. And that's how he's going to approach the situation. How do you know they weren't approaching the situation like, this is, if we don't clear this and we have Trump walk out, it's going to go violent, and this is what they want.
Right.
So he was like, all right, good question. But so, I mean, you can't really fuck with me because I don't side with wrong.
No, but it doesn't matter.
It's not my religion.
It doesn't matter.
I don't go Democrat just because you're Democrat. Whatever you say, if you're an asshole, I'm going to be like, you're fucking wrong.
Yeah. That was my whole point, is that those people tend to, I get shit all the time and everybody's, I'll defend something that Trump does, and then I get a bunch of emails, you're fucking cheap, you follow that dime. I didn't say it. Oh, what I said to you was, what if this? What if that? But they fly off the handle because they can't believe there's people that don't agree with them, and some people don't want to ask the question of whether or not it's real.
A lot of people are misguided right now, and I really believe that human beings need to believe in something. They need to be told what path to take, and they need to be told what to think and do. And religion filled that gap for thousands of years. And in the last, I would say, 100 years, religion has taken a fucking whack. And
because you know why?
Catholics
with
Catholics and Christians, well, that and pedophilia. And
but also the Catholics fuck themselves by changing everything so many times.
Okay, but also Catholics and Christians are the only religion that you can fuck with. Television, film, anywhere you can make fun of, fuck with, say bad shit about, and have no repercussions. You do that about Jewish people, you do that about Muslims, you do that about fucking Indians, anybody else, you will fucking feel the wrath of everybody. The political correctness will come down on you. But if you're Catholic or Christian, you can be a psycho. You can be a fucking idiot. You can be, you know what I mean? It's not racist at all. And I believe that a lot of people stopped teaching their kids. They taught them more about Christmas than they did about religion, and I'm fine with that. I'm okay. I don't go to church every Sunday, but even like AA, it's like, listen to religious people, to what they say, and find the good in it. Yeah.
Yes, that makes more sense as a human being. The problem with the Catholic Church is that they changed everything to fit their needs, and the kings were reinterpreting the Bibles to fit their needs. So the main gist of it is good, like you're saying, but then the other shit has been humanized so much that you go, well, is this real, or is this somebody else's interpretation of it? And why would I listen to this jerk off?
Yeah.
And then you have to realize that much like a little kid, think about the comparison from God to Santa Claus. We tell kids the same thing that they tell us. If you do bad shit, you're not going to go to the cloud king. You're going to go to the fire pit in hell. And there's no fire pit and there's no cloud city. When you die, you go into the ground and worms eat your brains. That's it.
I hope when we die, there is a cloud city, and you're like, "Fuck, this is a nice cloud city."
So
I hope I get there before you. I'm like, "Dude, welcome to Cloud City, fucker."
And I'll just be coming in going, my bad. My bad. I don't know what I was thinking.
I just pull up in a cloud caddy. But I think too, people have taken this politics. They sell it like religion now. Like back in the day, I mean, before the social media, before we had 9 million channels, you got sold religion.
Yeah.
All TV had religious based things and God, and everything you saw was, and in schools, and, we prayed to God and God and country and blah, blah, blah. And we were very patriotic and believed in God. And then slowly but surely it started happening in TV. They started taking that family thing away. They started taking that, God away and blah, blah, blah. Now, if you see a religious movie, it's creepy. It's creepy. Yeah. It's like, oh shit, what is this shit? When in reality, it's probably just a regular movie back in the 50s. Because
it seems creepy because you know more now.
Well, it's just about family, love, respect, and God, right? And somehow that's bad.
But when you're watching a movie and the guy goes, "Go ahead, just take one," and you go, "I can." And the guy goes, "Nobody's here," and he goes, "Yeah, but God's watching." And you go, "Brother," because it's like saying Santa's got his eye on you. You're not gonna get boys.
But it is to us because look, I watched a TV show where a chick beat the shit out of another chick and then pissed on her.
Ooh, I'd watch that.
Oh, I'll tell you the show. Watch it. It's Dogs of Berlin. It's subtitles though. You don't like subtitles.
Out.
Yeah, you're out because you fall asleep halfway. You have to watch a show like this.
I don't want fucking homework during my movies.
I know, but it's a great show. It's a TV show actually, but you can't. Yeah, dude. It's politics is the perfect religion. You pick a side. Right? Good or you're good. They're bad. It's God versus devil. It's the same shit. Trump is the devil. Biden is Jesus. We're the good people. We're trying to bring good to and they follow it to the letter. If you disagree with that, you're a fucking idiot. And here's the funny thing is most Democrats do believe that this shit's horse shit. But they're just like, whatever. What's the big deal? We don't say him or her or mom and dad. That's them.
Yeah.
I have people that I know. Who cares? Who cares if they want to not give you a job because you're white in movies? Who cares if because you're white or a white male, they can't have you. They have too many of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I would love that when contractors, when you're bidding for something and they go, listen, we have to take a person of color's bid. And you need at least 2 people of color on your crew. Yep. When that starts hitting those guys, then you'll see a fucking switcherooski. When a guy, is he better than you? No. Does he do better work than you? No. Has he been doing it longer than you? No. Is his bid lower than yours? No, it's actually higher. So he's not as good. You got to pay more. But because he's a person of color, they have to take it. Yep. And I lose money. My family doesn't eat. Yep, that's right.
Right.
Okay, I'd love to see when that day happens, all these fucking assholes talking about Marxism and socialism and political correctness and fixing the playing field. It's like, dude, just shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
That's a great response to everything. Shut the fuck up.
It really is, man. Just shut the fuck up.
I had a friend.
Yeah.
I had a friend I knew for about 10 years. His name was Eric.
Yeah.
And one day Eric started coming at, I'd see him around. His hair was like, one day I go to him, like, what the fuck are you doing? He goes, what? And I go, you look like a Peter Pan from like the 70s. And he was like, oh, I'm just growing it out. It's in that weird stage. I was like, oh, fuck. Then I found out that Eric was slowly becoming Erica. So I went right to him. I go, are you becoming a woman? And he was like, how do you know? And I go, just tell me. And he was like, yes. And I was like, oh, brother. And he's like, I'm telling you, my whole life, I always felt like it. I tried to commit suicide because of it. And I go, and now you're happier? He's like, yeah. I go, fuck it. I don't care. Erica. All I had to do is add a syllable to the name. Hasn't changed a fucking thing. Same dumb person it was before. Same interest. Still loves cars. Still identifies a pretty girl. He just likes to wear dresses and be referred to as a woman. If that makes him not want to kill himself, fuck ever.
Yeah, I know transgendered people, and it's just because you're transgendered doesn't make you an awesome person. By the way,
right. You're still a jerk off.
Yeah, he's still a dumb fucking idiot. He's just a dumb woman idiot.
Yeah,
right. I know transgendered people fucking think it's ridiculous that that's like becoming gay. If you're gay, somehow you're a better person.
No, right. The way they look at, oh, good for you. Good for you. What? That you finally admitted you like to suck a cock. That all of a sudden that elevates you somewhere else. I admire the guy who has been getting his ass kicked all these years because he admitted it when he was 6.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing too. Like that movie, I just watched the movie. You'll hate me. I was crying like I was a 4-year-old Bob Kelly.
What movie?
And Dawn was crying too. The only person that wasn't crying, that was looking at me like I was a pussy, was Max.
What movie was it?
Troop Zero.
What is Troop Zero?
I mean, it's Troop Zero. It's Jim Gaffigan's in it.
I saw the ad for it, but I don't know what it's about.
It's on Hulu, I believe. Watch it. It's such a good movie.
All right.
I mean, it's about this little girl who's total fucking weirdo freak in the South, loves space. Her mom died, lives with her dad, Jim Gaffigan, who's just a poor redneck attorney, no money, always under pressure. And I forget her name. She's a great actress. She was in Suicide Squad. Black lady. She's got a big afro in the movie. She's very pretty.
She's got initials. What's her name?
I forget her name.
It was like fucking E.F. Hutton. What is it? It's like
it's on Amazon Prime. Sorry, Amazon Prime. I forget her name, but she's fucking
C.H. Pounder.
I don't know what the fuck it was. Someone's got to know. But she's amazing. I mean, it's just a cast of amazing actresses, by the way. The lady from there's just so many actors, whatever. But anyways, she wants to become a Girl Scout troop, and they get one of the boys is a girl. Okay. You know what I mean?
He's in the wrong case.
He's in the wrong. Max is so. He goes, is he a boy that wants to be a girl? I was like, yeah. He feels more comfortable as a girl. He goes, okay. It doesn't even affect him anymore. He understands what it is. He knows that some boys think they're girls. And guess what? My kid doesn't think he's a girl. Didn't fuck him up. Didn't make him go, am I? He's like, I'm not that.
No.
Max is Max. You know what I mean? It's fucking crazy.
Juliana asked me what a lesbian was the other day.
What'd you tell her?
I said something and I go, or a lesbian. And she goes, what's that? And I go, what's what? And she goes, a lesbian. I go, like when two girls like each other and they kiss each other. And she goes, isn't that gay? I go, yeah, when the girls do, it's called a lesbian. And she goes, oh, that's it. No fucking emotion about it. Not like, ew.
Nothing.
Ooh.
Yeah, nothing. Viola Davis was the chick.
Oh, okay.
She's awesome. She's fucking great, right? I ain't watching that garbage tranny kids. Fuck out of here. Get out of here, crumb bum. But here's the thing. There's people that really believe that, right? And I'm fine with those people. I don't care. If you really think that, or you're like, fuck that, those people suck, that's on you, man. That's on you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit there and go, fuck you. Yeah, I'm never talking to you again. You're a piece of shit. You fucking Bible thumping fucking. It's on you. That's your life. You know what I mean? Fuck it. You want to live in that type of hell, that type of burden on you all the time because the world's changing. That's on you. I'm not going to hate. I'm not going to hate that person too. Does that make sense?
Totally.
Right. But anyways, this movie, while you're texting, is
why do you think you know everything?
Because you put your phone down. I just heard it.
That was not my phone. That's the mug.
What? Look in my eyes. Look in my eyes. What the fuck is that? You have a what is that?
Harry Potter mug.
You fucking queer. What
No.
Oh my God.
That does not make me queer.
Yeah.
This makes me queer.
Please, if you pull out oh my God.
Excuse me.
Oh no, not another one.
What?
You have 2 wands?
No, I have 4 wands.
What the fuck? How many smell like your asshole?
Just as
Dude, you have a fucking Harry Potter. What is that called? What is that? Like what do they call those? No, the bucket. The bucket. What is that?
The bucket? Oh, a cauldron.
You have yeah, but you're not supposed to eat beef stew out of it, you chub.
I'm not eating anything. It's got pens in it.
Oh, I thought it had a spoon sticking out of it.
No, that was my dental tool.
I thought you were eating Dinty more out of it. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I have a lot of wands. I made you into Mutzy.
Anyways, yeah, dude. This movie, fucking crying my eyes out. The end of it is so fucking sad. Jim Gaffigan is a rock star in this movie, by the way. He's so good. He's so good. Really, as an actor, I was just like, wow, man, what a fucking... He really pulled it off, man. I forgot I was watching Jim.
Good for him.
And,
whoa.
What?
Where'd that head float in from?
Sorry, I got it to work. Sorry. You said you wanted to see it.
I do, and it bugs me to no end.
You still look better than me.
Yeah, you want to?
Yeah, because I'm me. Physically, I was always look better than you, even if I'm in the dark.
You want me to cleanse your palate so you get rid of mush and cleanse your palate? I'll show you my man crush.
Yes.
All right, hold on. Prepare yourself. Look at that guy. But you haven't seen, his name is Nick DiGiovanni, and he's a celebrity chef.
Yeah.
And he teaches you how to make shit that you would never want to eat ever, but it's
I gotta see a video of this kid. No sound, huh?
No, but he's teaching you how to make Wagyu beef sushi. You'll be in love by the time you're done.
All right, let me see this. Ooh,
20 years old. He went to Harvard.
Oh, looks good. He went to Harvard.
To Harvard. He's 20 years old. He the youngest chef on what's that show? The show with the chefs. Iron Chef.
Food tacos. Mush, help him, would you?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find a good one.
Okay. Jackfruit.
Yeah.
Jackfruit tacos. Yeah, jackfruit's shit though. It tastes like garbage.
Not when this guy, that's like he opened up my butthole right there.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. What the fuck, man?
I don't want to fuck him, but I do want him to make me some food.
I expected, you know what, Melissa, I agree with you, Melissa. I expected way better than that kid.
Listen, I'm not gonna marry him.
Well, I mean, that's
we
your
can't
man
all have
crush.
Dickie.
Huh?
We can't all have Dickie.
Oh, yes, you can, Melissa. You can have all the Dickie you want.
When I saw Dickie fixing the dryer, I was like, that is a man right there.
I fixed my dryer.
No, you didn't. You think you can
It
fix
was a heating coil. I bought the fucking product. It came Sunday, and the dryer is fixed.
I'll ask Dawn when she does laundry if you fix the dryer.
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm a goddamn man. I'm a man. Men fix shit.
I know. I had a whole team of guys fixing stuff here today.
Your fucking stupid confidence bugs me. It really does. You slippery fucking confident.
I cannot be rattled. I really can't. Bobby called me the other day, FaceTime me. When I opened the FaceTime, it was Luis Gomez.
I know. That was funny.
Just laugh.
I called you from Lewis's house. It was James's birthday party.
It was funny.
Yeah, dude, I'm very disappointed. That kid is not. He's not even like. I mean, it's not even. I mean, Jesus, it's not. He's kind of undone. He looks unfinished. He looked like he hasn't even got out of puberty yet. Yeah.
Well, again, I'm not looking to bang him. I don't want to introduce him to my family.
But you're bringing him up. You're bringing him up.
He's a handsome guy.
I mean, dude, Tom Brady's better looking than that guy.
Sorry.
Mush is laughing way too hard at that.
Fuck fat JC.
There you go. It's my guy.
Yeah. Well,
I do want to say thank you for turning me on to the Godfather Coda. I watched that.
How was it?
I hadn't watched Godfather 3 in so long that I couldn't really figure out. Right, like I got some of the parts that were out of order. I remember how it started and before, and didn't start that way this time, but it flows so much better. So much better.
It's a great movie now, right? It's good. I mean, it's not 2.
It's very good.
It's not 1, but it is. It's not 3.
It's acceptable.
It's great. I thought it was great. I thought they toned down Pacino.
Yep.
They toned down that fat lip chick. Right?
Yep.
You know, she's not fucking annoying you as much, right?
Totally.
And they enhanced Zaza.
Yes.
You know, you kind of saw him come in at that how uncomfortable he was, and when he shot that dude. Come here, put the gun. I just want to show you something. I just want just chill. I just want to shoot real quick. Funk. Now tell me who. What the fuck? I am so. It sickens me that they didn't do a 4 with him.
With
like
Andy
right
Garcia?
After that. Andy Garcia, Godfather 4 or something else in that role with that money and that power with that guy, with Michael, Sonny, and the Godfather's blood. He's kind of a mixture of all 3.
Yeah.
Right. I just wish they could have done something with him, but what are you gonna do? You know,
Mario Puzo wrote another book, but they never made it into anything.
But who was in it?
No, he wrote the book. I don't know. I never read it, but I want to say it was the Sicilian.
Yeah, they made a movie of that. It's not nearly as good.
Yeah, so
they made a movie out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I never saw that.
Mush.
Yes, they made a movie of it. I'm trying to find the poster of it. It's right here. But they didn't do anything with it. Like no one ever wanted to go see it. It wasn't bad. Yeah.
It's hard to touch. It's hard to touch because everybody knows that they're going to be looked at, and they're going to be.
They got the fucking dummy from Highlander to do it. That's why.
Is that the right? Is that the right one?
Yeah.
That guy can't act his way out of a fucking paper bag.
John Turturro's in it. He's good.
John Turturro's great, but this fucking the lead. Am I crazy? Is that the Mush? Is that the guy who did Highlander?
Yeah. No, you're right. Christopher Lambert.
Yeah.
Lambert.
That's not Christopher. Is it Lambert? Right? It's just not. I don't like his acting. Even, huh?
I agree with you. He's very wooden.
Yeah, he's fucking wooden. You don't know what his accent is, by the way.
Yeah, it sounds like he's always kind of retarded.
Yeah, that's funny. John Stanley said Duvall wanted as much money as Pacino, and they should have gave it to him.
Totally.
Because he would have fucking made that movie way more legit.
Totally. He's such a good actor. He's such a good actor, and he deserves every dime.
I mean, I can't think of who you're talking. Duvall, Tommy Lee Jones. You're talking Pacino, De Niro. De Niro's done. De Niro's done.
What are you talking about? The great actors?
Yeah, but I don't know anybody coming up like them, like a gang. There's no gang of actors that are coming up anymore that are just those fucking men, those guys. They don't exist anymore.
Tom Hardy's a good guy.
Tom Hardy's good, but he's good, but he's too fucking. He's not. He's just so rogue and so by himself.
Yeah,
there's not a group of guys that are coming up making films together. You know.
Yeah, the group of guys doing that are like James Franco and his friends.
Yeah, Seth Rogen.
Ugh, God damn it. Which look, I like those guys. I love those movies. I can't be a fucking idiot. I think Seth.
No, but it's different though. It's different.
Yeah, like I'm talking men. I'm talking like Pacino, The Rock, and Kevin Hart. Yeah, that's always. I always want. Yeah, I want to see another Kevin Hart movie. We get it. You're small. He's big.
Bobby resents Kevin Hart so much that he still calls him Little Kev.
I mean, look. Little Kev is talented, funny. I think Little Kev's funny motherfucker. But it's like I feel bad that every movie he's in, the one movie that he was in that I liked was right. They sabotaged him too, because I think Little Kev was about to take a turn and start making really good fucking regular flicks.
So what movie? What are you talking about?
The one with the guy from Breaking Bad, where he was in the wheelchair.
You didn't like that movie?
I loved it, but they fucking buried it. They came out with all the allegations and they tried to make him apologize. They fucking sabotaged. He was supposed to host the Oscars. That movie was coming out. That was his probably Oscar nominated film. Okay. He's hosting the Oscars. That film would have put him out there, or at least in contention. And
it was a good movie.
Yeah.
And here's the thing that
before they got his allegations, they were like, he's not actually wheelchair bound, so they shouldn't have made that movie with him.
Yep. Now you have to get a wheelchair good actor.
Or you could just try acting.
How about this? You could just say fuck off and let those people scream into an empty room.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that's what they're doing.
It was I think it was Al Pacino and Laurence Olivier were doing something together, and Al Pacino was a real method actor, and he had to be like, he was all exhilarated. I think he was on drugs, so he started running laps, like sprints real quick, and Olivier goes, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "I'm getting ready for the part. I'm a method actor. I want to be, I want to get in." And he goes, "Why don't you just try acting?" I thought that makes sense.
I think that was for the French Connection.
Yeah, probably.
That was the French Connection when he was trying to be tired.
Yeah, yeah.
He actually stayed up for days, and he told them, "Oh Jesus."
Is he on the show today, Joe?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Is he here?
Whenever you're ready for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of my favorite parts of the show, and I know a fan favorite, and I love it. We have a very good friend of the show and a stand-up comedian, a fine stand-up comedian. Joe Russell comes on every Tuesday, no matter what, rain, shine, sleet, snow, or even Mike's pure hatred and energy and his new voodoo doll that he's going to start sticking shit in of Joe. He's here every week with the new 5 minutes of material. Let's give it up, everybody, for a new 5 with Joe Russell. Joe Russell, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, how you doing, Joe?
Good. How's it going?
Wrong one.
Is that
hey,
Obama?
Welcome, Joe.
Do you have a Mike Calta puppet? That's what I heard.
It's any pillow.
Oh, if only all 5 of your jokes were that funny.
I hate how good his camera looks now.
We got Mush doing it, me doing it.
Everybody's just fucking trying to.
This guy's
not doing is the co-host of the show is just fucking lit from behind on one side of his head. The front of his face is pure dark.
I ordered behind lights.
Yeah, how about one in the front?
I have one. I don't know where to put it. I have that.
I don't know. Hang it from the ceiling. You're a multi-millionaire. You have $14 million a year. Hang a pipe, hang a light, put it on, and show us what you got. And buy a camera, for the fucking love of God. Stop with your webcam like it's 1997.
It's a webcam. It's what it's supposed to be used for.
No, you're supposed to have a camera like everybody else.
All right, I'm gonna get it this week.
Joe, what are you using?
This is a Sony A7 Mark III.
How much was it?
2,500 for the body, and the lens is a couple thousand.
All right, don't do that.
It's for the cheese show, though. So
don't do that, Mike.
Yeah.
GoPro 9.
Send me Olivia and a bunch of cheese. I'll go spend $2,500.
Hey, and now to the new 5 with Joe Russell.
Hey, whatever happened to the California Raisins band? They were so popular, and they just dried up. I love raisins because they're the easiest way to fit 87 grapes in your pocket.
That was a good one.
I have a mole on my back that's huge. And I read if you put olive oil and garlic on it, it'll shrink. It didn't work. Now it just wants to open up its own Italian restaurant. Come on down to Benigni's. Try the melanoma.
Benigni's.
Benigni's and try the melanoma.
I like that.
My car ran out of batteries, and I called AAA. By an accident, I dialed the number for AA, Alcoholics Anonymous. They still came and changed my battery, but first they made me admit that my car was powerless without it.
You know, your car doesn't run out of batteries. It's not a fucking remote control car.
He has a Tesla. Shut up.
There you go.
He has a Tesla.
Oh, and
the battery runs out of power. You don't run out of batteries, you dummy.
Whatever. Just don't break down the jokes, fucking Siskel and Ebert.
I can't.
Now I can't do the tag.
Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to fuck up your bad joke.
Good. What is it?
Well, no, I'm not going to do it.
No, do it.
Do it.
What's the worst that could happen?
I had to make a list of everyone in the past I've run over.
Should have done it.
Yeah, you're right.
Hang on, let me get hang on 1 second. Get my step book and hold it closer to my heart. Go ahead.
This year's Christmas dinner was a disaster. First off, our gravy boat sprung a leak. It crashed into an iceberg lettuce. Then we got stranded on a desert island. And then to make it even worse, my uncle touched me in my no-no place.
I don't even know what to say to that joke. Except never call on me again.
I never buy grade A eggs, only grade B eggs, because what they lack in grade average, they really make up with in street smarts. Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Joe. Joe Russell, everybody. Joe Russell.
You send me the towel warmer back?
Oh, I'm going to return it as a gift and then just Venmo you. That'll be the easiest way, or else we have to get like a return slip from you, and it's a whole thing.
So what are you going to do with the towel warmer?
Yo, he's going to return it as a gift.
And then it'll get Amazon refunds it into our account.
So why don't you just buy the right towel warmer after that?
And then you're just going to buy somebody an air fryer? Mush, how is your air fryer? Do you love it?
I love it.
You haven't used it. You've
I've
not used it. You did lie.
Have you used it? What'd you make?
That beer?
Today I made sliced sweet potatoes.
Yeah. They're good,
yep.
right?
Yeah, they're great.
Liar.
Yesterday, I can go show you the grease in it right now. Mr.
Yes, because you didn't clean it, dirty bastard.
Yeah, no, I have not cleaned it yet. You were correct. Yesterday I made lamb, and I'm using it almost every day this week.
It's so good, right? It's better than an oven, better than a microwave.
Yeah, like my roommate and Oscar, he had one, and so we were using it all the time. It's great. So much easier to cook with that too.
So now you get your own, and when you go back to New York, if you're going to move back for good, take that with you.
Yeah.
Now you have two.
I made hot dogs in mine.
How? I never thought of hot dogs. How are hot dogs?
Great. They were like burnt, just like, and I didn't have to go outside and use the grill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you can make hot dogs and French fries at the same time.
Wow.
I made
yeah,
pigs in a blanket.
You did.
The Nathan's hot dog rolls. I made the little mini ones in there, and it was fantastic.
In the air fryer.
The one that you bought.
I'm so happy that you guys all are using your air fryer. It makes me happy that I got a gift that works and that you can use in your everyday life. That makes me feel good.
Ungrateful cocksuckers.
Who?
Just saying, people who don't like the gifts that you send them.
Well, sometimes look, if I got an air fryer that fucking you put a fucking a hamburger in it and it fucking made it colder, you might not like it. I mean, sometimes you can't blame the person. You got to blame the gift. I mean, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I could have put like the hot dog buns on Calta's towel warmer.
Imagine I would have done. I would have converted it to something that was handy. I would have made like, what is that in the kitchen, Joe? You don't have a hot dog bun warmer?
Yeah, I would have made it into a like a paper rack, like a heated paper. So you get the paper delivered, you put the paper on it, it's heated. So your hands are warm when you're fucking taking a shit. You can read a paper.
It's a great idea until you start a fire.
You could do. You know what you can do? You can make you could go fish and get some salmon and then smoke it right on that fucking towel rack.
Ooh.
Or what if I just put it under my covers like 3 hours before I go to bed? And then just take it out.
What if you take your balls and her tits and smush them in between the railings on it, and then heat up your tits and balls before you go to bed?
Like a mammogram machine?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's hot.
Yeah. I'm gonna type this in real quick. What is it called? A heated towel rack?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, does it really bother you?
That Joe's an ungrateful cocksucker?
I mean, I was gonna put it like that, but yeah.
Listen, I'm not ungrateful.
This is the thing that you use in my background is what you got me, buddy.
Oh, really? Great. Well, you got yourself.
Oh yeah. Well, with the thing, it can do this too. So I can switch.
What is it?
Ooh.
What is that?
I can switch to my phone.
Really?
Yeah. Just found that out.
That's awesome. It switches right to your phone. How quick?
This quick.
Oh, it fades.
Hey, dude, I want that. How much is that?
It was $100 lifetime, but there might be a better one out there. I just got this one because it was affordable.
You don't want me to have it. Just admit it. Do you see what he just did, Calta?
Yeah.
No,
I was like,
not
I
that.
don't want it. He
It's
goes,
just
well, I
Take it
mean,
away.
he was
No,
like,
no, you
well,
should
I mean, there's
definitely
a
get
better
one.
one you could get. You could not get mine.
Well, get the one that Eric Griffin has. Is what I was going to say.
I want yours.
Okay, Medicam.
All right.
I sent you the link for it.
Hey, can you get it for Mike?
Nope. I refuse.
Why, Mike?
I feel like I like old school. I like this.
Mike, you can't see the shine. Look, you got to get that shine off your head.
I can.
You have to because it looks like you're wearing a toupee.
I am.
What if I use like
just took that off? You had the world's smallest toupee.
That's what Letterman used to say. And when I was a kid, I couldn't figure out why he would get that for. He used to go, I have the worst toupee on television. I was like, why did he get that for a toupee? Like, I couldn't understand.
Yeah, I said he was joking. That's funny. Well, guys, that was a great one. What was that?
That's what Letterman used to shoot.
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow we have no guests, Mush. Did you book anybody this week?
Rich said you asked him to do Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday. Yes, tomorrow. 7:00 tomorrow, correct?
Why?
What do you mean why? Rich tells us he makes the show.
What more
better.
can he add to this show? I'm just kidding. I love Rich.
Of course.
Make it moisture.
We'll get to see Bonnie's thin lips.
Oh, well, you know Bonnie's going to come in. And why are you guys still doing this? Meat is bad. I don't understand.
So tomorrow I can't do 7. Let's figure this out real quick.
Whoa, shit.
because Joey has hockey tomorrow. Joey is.
I gotta tell your brother too. You gotta get your brother on the horn.
Why?
Because this fucking ring is driving me fucking batty, Michael.
What ring?
The ring. I got the ring. The stuff your brother told me to get. Your brother told me to get the ring floodlights. Don't get the doorbell. Get the floodlights. So I'm like, okay, I'll get the floodlights because we have floodlights in the front and floodlights in the back. So we just take those floodlights off. We put the new floodlights on. I hook them up to the Amazon Echo 8, which I got in the kitchen, and it hooks up to your phone. And I got the fucking Amazon plug, and the plug goes in there. What's
the problem?
The thing is that it's going off every 5 fucking seconds. Dawn goes in the backyard to smoke a cigarette, and I'm in Best Buy, and the phone's going ring, 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 because this bitch is pacing back and forth, smoking a Pollen 100, talking to her fucking friends. So, anyways, doodles.
Go to the app.
Yeah.
And in the app, you can set it to human, so it will not ring when a human's movements are out there.
What the fuck is my wife?
I know, that's what I'm saying. It will not buy
a fucking alien.
All right, but then you go there and you just shut the chime off and turn the chime on to go on like at 8:00 at night.
You're just saying shit now.
No, I'm not. Listen to me.
Chime?
The chime is the thing that rings when you walk up to the door, and it lets you know somebody's there.
So how do I shut the fucking thing on? How do I make it?
Or the app.
I'm in human. I'm in settings.
Yeah.
Smart alerts. Notifications.
Right. Turn your notifications off.
Include snapshot in the notification.
Yes.
Okay,
this way, when it sends you a Snapchat, you can go, "Oh, it's just my wife."
Okay. Smart alerts. Motion sensor.
Yeah. Make it
people only alerts when humans are detected. I have that on.
Set a motion schedule so it only happened like between 10 p.m.
Advanced settings, motion schedule.
There you go.
So, but wait a minute now. What is fucking Fat JC saying?
He said motion schedule. He was telling you what to do.
Okay, motion schedule. But what does that mean?
Schedule it for 11:00 at night till 6 a.m.
Or a time you don't stay on the air.
I hope you die.
Instead of when the time is a bad guy.
I hope you fucking die looking that good on camera finally. Just see you fade right into the blur. All right, so I go in nighttime, morning, evening, what?
Yeah.
Turn alerts off at what? When do I?
6 a.m.
Turn them off at 6 a.m.
Yeah, it's light time. It's light out at 6 a.m.
Well, I want them on.
Why?
Because what if somebody comes?
I don't know. These are things you have to discuss with your wife.
What do you have on?
I want that shit anytime anybody's within 50 yards of my house, it goes off.
So you get things all day long.
Yep.
So anytime somebody and motion detector on, motion alert. What's motion alert as motion detector? What's the difference?
It alerts you.
Yeah. I mean, there's a million things in here. Privacy settings.
There's a new podcast where we read the manual of all the
All right, listen. You know what? You guys got me into this. Your fucking brother got me into this mess. And then last night now it's hooked up to my TV. Change the notification method. You can snooze it. How do I snooze it?
I don't know. You're looking at the thing right there.
Oh, this is the problem with the Caltas.
We're smart on our own.
No, you're not smart on your own. Your brother's smarter than you, and you have your brother do shit for you.
My brother's tech support.
Your brother is tech support. He helps you out with everything, right?
No.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he just waves his wand and it gets done.
How many wands does he have? 5?
None.
Does he have a white wand?
I have a white wand.
I know you do. You've seen it. It's pure white. All right. Well, listen, tomorrow, what time? 5 o'clock? 5 to 6?
Perfect.
Cool.
5 to 6 tomorrow. Mush, we got nothing tomorrow.
No, I'm good.
5 to 6 tomorrow. We'll be back here. Calta and Kelly. It was good to see you, man. I missed you so much. I missed doing a show with you. I miss the fans.
Thanks.
I truly. What the fuck are you talking about?
What are you laughing at?
What are you laughing at? Yeah, your reaction. I mean,
I
you
was
said
being
thanks.
totally sincere. I said thank you for missing me.
But you're supposed to reciprocate the fucking.
The kindness.
Yeah, reciprocate it.
I said thank you.
No, that's. Mike, can you tell him, Mush? Can you tell him what he's lacking?
Are you asleep?
Did you get a fucking beard trimming set for Christmas?
Who?
Mush.
No.
Your beard looks perfect. Your beard looks like when you take a Cocker Spaniel into the thing. You're clean him up. Make him look show ready. You look show ready.
He looks like he's about to be one of those guys that puts boats in bottles.
Yeah, exactly.
I just showed you my room. It's pretty close.
So he drinks the bottle first, then puts the boat in there.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, Joe, I missed you.
I missed you too, buddy.
Question.
Yeah.
Shane Gillis is here this week.
Yeah.
Should I have him on the show?
Absolutely. I love Shane.
Oh, I love Shane too, but I don't really feel like he loves me.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's on that Lewis side of the fence.
No, not at all.
I'm not mad at him or anything. I'm just saying I don't.
Did you have a fight with Kevin Brennan?
No. I was supposed to be on. Chad asked me to be on their podcast where they talk about football, and I was like, "Yeah, fuck, I got nothing going on." And then they do it in the middle of the day, and I fucking forgot. And Chad was like, "Hey, we're gonna send the link," and I'm like, "Fuck, I forgot. I'm not home. I'm at the store." And he was like, "Oh, no big deal, whatever." He was cool. And then somebody hit me up on Twitter, and they're like, "Chad Zumach was talking shit about you." And all I said was, "What did he say?" Because I probably deserved it, because he was probably going to say that I was a no-show, you know. And then Kevin jumped in, and he was like, "No, he didn't. Fuck these trolls, blah, blah, blah." And he was just defending Chad, so we didn't fight. He was being cool to Chad.
Did Chad say anything about you?
No. And then Chad hit me up, and he goes, I wouldn't say. I go, no. I go, Chad, look, I was asking what you said because I might have deserved it. If you would have got in there and been like, "What a cocksucker no-show motherfucker," I would have had to eat that one, because he's right. And then he was like, "No, I didn't say." And I was like, "All right." I go, "If I had a problem, I'd go straight to you. I wouldn't listen to what these troll fucks say." I just don't get the vibe from Shane like I don't mean to sound like a little girl. I just don't get a vibe from him like he really liked me. So I'm trying to see if it'd be worth it for him to get up early and come to my studio.
Oh, you want him on your show?
Yeah. He's welcome to come on this show anytime, but he's in town this weekend.
I don't know. You want me to put a feeler out for you?
No, I mean, I'll probably hit them up and see what he wants to do. I like him. I'm going to go see him while he's here.
Right. Okay. I think Chad is cool. I think Chad is middle ground. I think, Chad understands what Lewis is. What?
Shane.
Yeah, that guy too. I think Shane understands what Lewis is. I'm done. I'll see you tomorrow at 7, guys.
So long, jerks.
Real quick, patreon.com/Robert Kelly.
Of course, guys, if you're watching this.
But yeah, if you watch it, you already know that.
Yeah, but it goes on YouTube, fucking angry Calta.
His beard is making me mad. I'm sorry.
Well, this is for people watching it on YouTube for free, because all the shows except Friday go on. What is that? Your magic stick? Oh, that's his gun cane. When I used to solve crimes in Scotland Yard.
And a wand.
I
just wish that tonight while he's sleeping, his beard falls out like tinsel.
Mush looks like one of those American picker guys.
You can take both of them.
But gayer.
So, yes. Patreon.com/Robert Kelly. We do a show on Friday. It only goes there live, unedited, always only on Patreon.com, along with extra YKWd and the Saturday night party. Become a member. If you're a fan here, go be a fan there. It's a price of a cup of coffee a month. You get 20-something shows. It's incredible. It's the most content on the Patreon you'll find anywhere. And it's the funniest, too. So fuck yourself. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, I guess. But very much like and subscribe. Hit the button. Gush. And the 30th, I have, this is very interesting. I have my pay-per-view is on January 30th of this month at the Wall Street Theater. You can have tickets and go see me live. Only 100 people are able to go into the theater, but it doesn't matter where you live. You can be in Germany, Bangladesh, Alcatraz Island. You could be in fucking Alaska. You could be in Russia. You could be in Siberia, which is the same as Russia. You could be in China. You could be anywhere, and you can watch me because it's a pay-per-view and it's live, and you get to see it and invite all your friends over, and hopefully it's going to be funny. Rich Voss wants to go on it with me and host it. I don't know if I should let him. I told him he's not getting any of the money. Because dude, we don't have gigs. You know, I mean, he came to my show at Uncle Vinny's a couple weeks ago. We don't have anything going on. You do a show every day that you love.
I like it.
Every day that you like a lot. Joe Job. He edits. Whether he says he likes it or not, still has a job that he liked at one point where he edits.
Yeah.
Mush, he has a job he loves with the other podcast, not this one. You know what I mean? I don't have a fucking job, dude. I'm home. I'm
you're
fucking
not the
home.
one I was questioning. Like, why does Voss have to bully his way into your gigs?
He's not. Well, you can ask him tomorrow night. He'll be here at 5:00. So make sure you go. And I just added a gig at Soul Joel's.
When's that?
On the 23rd, which is an outdoor event. It's inside of a tent. It's outdoors, but it's indoors.
Oh,
it's
get
heated.
the fuck over it. There's a vaccine. Go inside and watch comedy now, you big boys.
All right, that's what I say. And that will be on the 23rd of January. Soul Joel's. Moved to Florida, to be working every week. You goddamn right. My knees are fucking so cold. My shins are fucking cold. I want to go. I'm trying. I just don't. I can't get over the jungle shit. They live in a jungle.
Whoa, watch your mouth.
I can't wait for fucking 12 at night. Squab up, wab up. Sap, sap, sap. See, sap. Every fucking night.
Today I went and tried to find the origin of one of those sounds today.
Yeah, please go find it.
It sounded like baby monkeys were out there. All I heard was and I went, all right, let's see what the fuck that is. That's a monkey. I'm keeping it. And then when I got really close, and then it was like and it just stopped.
Yeah. Yeah, it was probably baby gators, you fucking lunatic. All right, so we'll see you tomorrow night. Mush, what do you got besides a great fucking vocal background?
At Mike V. Suarez on Instagram.
Yep. And what do you got, Joe?
Beard of the Month Club.
We have a cheese show tomorrow that we're redoing a cheese for the very first time because we fucked it up the first time.
Why?
You're supposed to bake it, and it's a famous French cheese, but we got it from a shitty brand. Like it is like from Canada. So we got a real French version that was illegally sent to us. So we're like doing it for real, and we're gonna bake it.
Do you have fans like from France that are sending you cheese now?
Olivia has a friend that lives in France and sent it to us.
Joe,
also have to sell us a timeshare though. So,
what's his name? Pierre?
I don't know what his name is.
Mike, can you teach him how to become famous? When somebody says, "Do you have fans sending you stuff from France?" You just go, "Yeah."
Dude, we get shit all the time from foreign countries, from different states. It's fucking unbelievable.
We had someone send us cheese from California. And Yancey's Fancy wants to send us a T-shirt, so we got that going for it.
Fuck them. Tell them you want cheese. Enough cheese to do 3 reviews. Let's go.
What's Yancey's Fancies?
I got cheese once from a guy in prison. Made it in his cell with parts of his toenails. Delicious. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Hitting the button.